So I am in a YouTube network called Maker Studios, and I don't know if you guys have heard of, there's some people who don't even know what YouTube networks are, but basically, it's a company who has an umbrella of channels, and so they make a percentage off your videos, and they, in turn, they help get certain ads on your videos or get it played in certain places and things like that. So I've been with Maker Studios, which was just bought by Disney, which was a huge deal for them. And I've been getting a lot of brand deals lately, which is cool. So Brand New was sponsored by Lacoste, which was crazy. I don't really know myself as like someone who has fashion sense. I just kind of like, or whatever. I'm like, what is this fashion company coming up to me for? But they ended up coming up to me for to promote their new perfume. So they funded everything. They gave me an honorarium, a talent fee, and then they also funded the whole music video, which I'm guessing it cost like somewhere from like $12,000 to $15,000. Like this is the first time me not spending my own money on a music video, which I'll give you guys figures later of different videos. But this one definitely cost the most, I would say. It wasn't only a collaboration with Lacoste, it was actually also a collaboration with this girl, Jen Im, and she has 1 million subscribers on YouTube, just doing lifestyle videos. So she does like her outfits that she does during the fall, or like the outfit that she would do on a first date or whatever. She's just really so charismatic on the camera that people want to follow that, and there's so many lifestyle channels out there. But it ended up being a cross promotion of that. So we did a video on her channel of her styling, which she didn't really style, my music video, and she chose the shirts or whatever, and it was all, for the brand, but still true to her thing. So she was very charismatic in her video, and for my thing, obviously, it's a music video that I'm used to doing as well. So I actually wrote that song for this campaign. They came up to me saying they needed a new perspective type of song, and not a lot of my songs really had that. So I wrote a new song, and that's why it's a little different from my stuff. But that was like a really expensive video shoot, and so different to what I'm used to, because I'm so used to like the independent YouTube run and gun type thing. Even if I did have a crew, I would know everybody on the crew. Like I came on here, I didn't know anybody. Like this dude came up to me. He was doing the Steadicam. He's like, "Oh, what's up, man? What's your name?" I was like, "AJ." He's like, "Oh, cool. Are you doing wardrobe?" I was like, "What? I'm the talent, dude. Like, what are you talking about?" Like, it was so surreal for me. So that even gave me more motivation, like when I was performing and stuff, like just to kill it, kill it with my lip syncing and my acting, you know what I mean, and get it all good on one takes. But there's pros and cons to doing that. So this is definitely one of my first corporate feeling, at least to me, videos. But with this particular video, they told me to turn the ads off because, it's kind of at random what ads show up next to your videos. So they didn't want any competition. So they ended up giving me a fee of, I guess I'll just tell you guys, since it's an intimate thing. They gave me $10,000 for this video, like, which is ridiculous. Like, this was like my biggest brand deal ever of all time. And I'm thinking like, dang, what do I don't deserve $10,000 like to just write this song and come in for this video. Like I didn't have anything to do with the treatment or anything. Like that's how really corporate it was. But I'm still thankful for it because they wanted to stay true to my brand as well. But they took care of me, you know what I mean? And I was talking about this earlier. Like truly, I have 500,000 subscribers, but that's not a lot in like the general spectrum of things. Like there are musicians out there who have millions or 2 millions. 2 millions, like 10 to 12 million subscribers or something like that. But because it's kind of like college, where like I attended school in Berkeley in Boston, and Berkeley College of Music, and they had all these free seminars that no one really knew about, but I would always go to them because like I'm paying for that stuff, so like might as well. And like you have to make college like your own thing, you know what I mean? Not just go to classes, but like, do your research, network with people, meet people. Like I always say I went to Berkeley because of the people that I met. I only ended up going for a year and dropped out, but it was still like, I made my own path there. And being in a network, I kind of knew I had to make my own path as well, because first of all, I'm not the most marketable person. Like I'm an Asian guy, that's not like sexy and mainstream, so they're not going to try to push me to these brand deals like a Lacoste thing. Like that's the last thing you would think I would do. But I made my way through the network, met all these people, and was super cool with them, and like being myself around them. And they pitched me for all this stuff, even though I only have 500,000 subscribers. They're like, yo, we know this really good dude, AJ. He's really cool to work with, so we want to pitch him for this idea, and that's how I ended up getting stuff like this. So it's about being yourself, being who you are on and off of the camera. You know what I mean? And just being kind to everybody. That's like that everywhere, but this is a really good example of that, I would say. Dang, that vibrato, killing it. Stay up here, bro. So she wrote me a letter, said the weather wasn't bad, but she said that she was doing fine. She said that she was doing fine. To see you face to